Where did I go? Ah, there I am. Okay. Guys, I'm tired. I'm so sleepy. So tired. It's a Sunday, but I spent most of last night just tossing and turning. It was really hot in my room. Which shouldn't be a problem. I'm now able to control my own air conditioning, but I'm so tired still. Anyways, hello. It's been a while. Again, I keep forgetting that time passes by and I need to actually freaking stream. It's a problem. Let me get this music changed real quick. But yeah, time passes, and in the time that I've been not doing that much. Whoa, what's going on here? No idea. I'm getting like notifications from my Twitch activity feed thing. Yeah, so time passes and I forget that it does, and I forget that I probably need to stream a little more often than I currently do, and here we are. I've been honestly, I don't even really play games that often anymore anyways. I do have some plans for the channel, oh, there it is. It's a whole lot, the music's not helping my tiredness. Is the bitrate okay? Looks like it's dipping into the red on the Twitch side. Are we okay? Hiyo. Yeah, I'm tired. But I've been not really playing that many games. I have plans for a video that I want to put out that is funny enough not even closely related to any games at all. So maybe it'll be interesting, maybe it's not. I have been playing some games, but I've been falling pretty behind in like the main games I play, like let me switch over. Wuthering Waves! I have characters, but I don't play this game enough, and I am very far behind in terms of quests, and so that's probably what I'll be doing today, while I yap and talk about what might be coming down the line. Yeah. I think I gotta do some Septimont things before I do the... before I move on with other quests. Just doing small area quests so that I don't have to spend too much brain power on them. Yeah, Twitch side looks like it's just showing red right now, so I have no idea if that's okay or not. It's showing red, but it's showing like 6.5k kilobytes per second bitrate. I have no freaking clue. Let's do these. Which characters do I like? Oh man, here, I've got them. Peak design. Number 1, you know. my bratty Miku. Blue Miku. She's cute. She's pretty. Line, also very pretty. I think I have a type, guys. Look at that smile. She's so pretty. Very nice. Peak design. Danya. Very cute. Doing her section of the main story was damn. Hope she's okay. I saw a video the other day of Danya spotted doing stir frying in the middle of the street. I think she's alive. My sources tell me that Danya's alive. Ameth is also cute. God damn, look at these designs though. Like that animation, that little swap there. Oh my god. And that's actually the camera event. I don't know if that's still ongoing or if it ended like only a few days ago, but there are a lot of animations that are just hidden behind you pressing them and then like, or you pressing a skill and then like just waiting. When combat is all about like, oh, I already killed them all. I think there's one of these where she ends up like sitting on top of a bubble. I have no idea. But yeah, there's so many hidden animations that you just blaze through if you're just playing normally that I think are really cool. So much effort goes into these designs. I think, at least. Hopefully. Are my picks controversial? I don't know how, or like which characters are popular within the community, because I don't really interact with the community. Dang. Yeah, my brain is really off right now. I'm not really paying attention, so I'll be getting hit a lot. I will not apologize for it. Rule quests? I haven't done that many of them. Let's see. I actually very recently just blasted through a lot of the main story quests, but I'm already behind. I just don't really keep up that well, but as soon as this is over, I can try to talk and point some out. Because until recently, I think I left off on Carlotta's story, or her section of the story at least. So I never got to Septimont, or I didn't even finish Cartithia until very recently actually. I did Cartithia, I did like a 3-month break, and then I went on to Septimont, and then I did like a 2-month break, and then I went through and did the Hyrule in one go. Oh shit, I'm getting hydrated. Hello, Oro. Is it okay on the Twitch side? It looks like I'm getting like red bitrate. Is that okay? Is it looking okay? I'm a little scared. But yeah, so I went through and I did Lupa's first, obviously. She's the first in Septimont. I was actually kind of expecting it to be kind of boring and rough, because we were just blasting through the like big once every 4 years tournament thing, right? And then and then suddenly everything just flips and it's like, oh no, this is where the chapter starts. I thought that was pretty cool. It was longer than I was expecting. A lot of these chapters tend to take like 3 to 4 hours, which does, sometimes it feels a little eh. Sometimes it feels great. Like, some of the characters I feel like they're kind of forced in to the story, and it's not really that interesting to play through their section. But they need like a filler before they get to the end, like what was his name at the end of the Renacita stories? Like, the swordsman just appears and, like, I guess he sparred mentally, emotionally with Fenrico. Like, what was that all about? There's also Chisa. Whereas, like, nothing really happened, and then, like, she didn't really feel like she was important, but, like, I guess you could say that, like, not every character has to be important, and I agree with that sentiment. But it felt like kind of a lot of things on the side to, like, tease that Rover had a bit of a past, but, like, who is this person and why are we getting all chummy immediately? And, like, immediately as soon as her story ends, it's like, okay, bye-bye. Back to student life you go. So 2.x, I think the ending of the Renacita story with the fighting the Thronodian was pretty interesting. I think, okay, it was cool that they all gathered. It was cool that everyone came and everyone was, you know, everyone showed up. It was like Avengers Endgame. I didn't watch that, actually. I think it's like what Endgame was like. And there's this moment where they're like trying to explain what's going on, and they're taking turns saying the line to describe what's going on, and it's like, no, don't, that's a little cheesy. I'm on PC. I don't play mobile. I don't like to play games on my phone. Mainly because I don't really want to think about it outside of being at my computer. Bye guy. Yeah, so I play pretty much exclusively on PC, even like mobile games. I think Arknights is actually getting a mobile client, or a PC client after being mobile only, so I don't have to use an emulator for OG Arknights anymore. My emulator keeps fucking up and I can't launch the game sometimes. The only thing I do on mobile is like socials, and then what else? Sorry, my brain is really leaky today. I read books. Yeah. I read manga, I read light novels. I've been reading a lot of romance. I'm aromantic, but I like to see like the kind of stories that come about when it comes to what people interpret romance is. In a way, it's like getting to experience something that I don't really understand. Yeah. I haven't done any of these. I need materials for... I'm gonna switch to Monye. I'm gonna get some of these. But yeah, like when you have a bunch of characters all together and like you want to showcase them all, I think it's really bad to like try to explain one sentence by having like the sentence broken up into lines for 5 different characters. I just don't think that's really normal. Just like designate a leader. It looks and flows more naturally. What else? That's my son, blah. My son is behind me right now. You guys can't see, but I can bring him over here and he can talk. Alright, here we go. You wanna say hi to the stream? I gave it, I performed surgery on it and then I gave it a squeaker. Incredible. I think that was genius of me. I like sharks. Oh yeah! Since my last stream, I have not been home very much. Yeah, I gave it a zipper. So I needed to get the fluff out, and I wanted to add new fluff. But yeah, it's kind of a messy operation. So I gave it a zipper, and then after giving it a zipper, I decided I'd give it a squeaker. My son is very cute. They are okay. In terms of like the core gameplay loop of like exploring an open world, getting chests, solving puzzles, and like completing quests that interact with the world, I think, yeah, they are very similar concept games, but I don't know. I don't think I could ever go back to Genshin. I used to play. I don't think I can anymore. Not for me. What are all these? I've been okay. I haven't been home very much. I've been kind of just out most of the time. Which is one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming. I've been really tired lately. I haven't gotten very good sleep for the past little while. Me? I've been kind of released upon the world. The world's not ready for me yet, and I have more to release upon the world once I get more camera equipment. I have a camera. I've been doing like food photography things. I've been doing a little bit of just a tiny bit of cosplaying and then fashion. I've been mainly putting my resources towards that, but there will be I have an idea cooking, and so that might be a video that I release eventually. What else do I do? I should get started on at least one of these quests. Deep Sea Survey? Carlotta? Sure. I know Carlotta. Oh man, I'm so scared of water. Because I also play Enfield. I haven't caught up with that either, but I'm so scared of water, man. It's so hard to see too. I just got my new prescription and my eyes have gotten way worse since my last one. So I actually have trouble reading my screen from my left eye and my right eye. It's definitely got some strain when I stare at a screen. There's lore here, but I don't wanna. I just wanna yap and then maybe sleep. I'm just taking pictures. Yeah. One of my ideas. You see, just to give a bit of a teaser of what I want to do is the cursed quadruple cooked French fry. So if you don't know that much about food science and French fries and whatnot, people have been kind of going on a progression from a single cooking stage where you just cut the fries and then you just toss them into hot oil and then hope for the best. Those don't end up very crispy. They don't end up very cooked overall. And then there are people who saw that and they were like, no, it's better if you fry it in 2 stages. So you have a low temperature frying stage and then you fry it in a second stage at the higher temperature. And apparently that ends up a little more crispy, but I haven't had very good luck with that. Or at least not super consistent ones. And so people who take their French fries much more seriously, they're like, nah, you have to do the 3-stage cooking. You have to do a 3rd step. And then people are debating a bunch on like where to take French fries from there. They're like, oh shoot, it's this. I don't really want to do this quest. Maybe I can. It shouldn't be too bad. But yeah. Some people are like, no, you gotta do 3 stages. You boil it first, and then you do a low temperature fry, and then you do the high temperature fry. And you know what? It's not not bad at all. It's a very good way to like somewhat consistently get decent fries. And then there are some other people who are like, no, the best way to get fries is actually to get this like perfect breed of potato. And I'm like, nah, that's way too complicated. I can't get that potato here. And so I have devised a solution that has combined a bunch of the things that I've learned about cooking and combined them in order to, at least in my series of testing, I'm still doing testing in order to see like the amounts of water and amounts of other ingredients, but it's a 4-stage cooking process that has not failed me. extremely crispy fries. Like the outside is perfect crunch, and then the inside is super fluffy, sometimes like mashed potato-y. It's just so good. It's so good, guys. Yeah. That's what I'm working on. But I don't have a very good tripod in order to like record myself. This would be like an IRL content, so I don't even know if I should do it on this channel. Or if I should make another channel entirely for it. I think I'm pretty okay at cooking. Like, people in my life call me chef, but I don't like to call myself chef because that's like stolen valor, you know? It's like, you can't... Calling yourself chef is like calling yourself like a general in the military. It's like, no, if you haven't gotten there, you can't call yourself that. And so I don't like it when people call me chef. But yeah, I like to research like food science things. A lot of people have asked me in the past to like teach them how to cook, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't feel like I know that much either. I have opinions. Some kind of controversial ones, but I have opinions about cooking, and I think that clashes with a lot of people. I think I'm not very, like, good at the act of sustaining myself with my own food or cooking for other people, because I just do it like it's a fun passion project, you know? Like, I'm able to make good dishes, but I don't know like the fundamentals and organization of things. The files! Oh shit. Guys, I found the files. The unredacted files. The Lost Beyond. That was okay. This is another thing about the story that confused me. Like, didn't Frolova like fall into the dangerous energy water thing here, and then like, wasn't she assimilated into the Fabricatorium? And if she did, then how the freak did she appear at the end of chapter 2? Like, that feels like a bit of a retcon, but maybe I misunderstood something. I don't know if anybody else knows, but that was just really weird to like... The final scene of the Fabricatorium was fighting Fenrico, and then, like, Frolova ends up falling into the water, and like, oh, but we can feel her pulse or whatever, like, throughout the Fabricatorium, and we know that she's like not gone, but that felt like it was supposed to be like she's incorporated or integrated into the Fabricatorium. And then at the end of chapter 2, we see her like in the air. She's like summoning or coordinating something or like orchestrating something, and then yeah, it just didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense at all to me. And like, she's walking away when we're talking to the Grand Architect and whatnot. Or like, the Grand Architect is talking to Scar or something. And they're like, is it okay to just let her go? And then it's like, yeah, it's okay to let her go, but like, where the freak did she go? How did she get there? I don't know. Maybe they have their secrets. The Fractsidus is very BS. I don't like that, like, the Fractsidus has this super convenient, I'm just gonna create a portal and walk away from every single situation that I enter. Like, come on, man. There has to be a more interesting way to have them escape from things other than they can just summon portals and get away. That's just my opinion. I can probably show at least some of my cooking. Let's see if I can, like, upload it somewhere that I can actually show. I don't wanna... There's definitely stuff on my phone that I can't be showing. I'm also really into tools. Like, recently I was watching the series on how to, like, really optimize your seasoning for carbon steel and cast iron. And I was trying to figure out how the freak I was supposed to, like, incorporate that, you know? Here, let me just find a bunch of my most recent cooking adventures. Some of these, if you, like, reverse search these, you might be able to find my account on some socials. I'm not against that, but, like, I just don't realize. Okay, so 2 to 3 years ago, I was in my final year of university. Or no, I was just, like, at the end of university, and by that time I was actually failing some of my classes. And so I just, like, I needed to slow down on all the hobbies. I needed to really lock in for school so that I wouldn't fail. And so I passed that, and then I got into my current job, and that job was very difficult to start too, whereas, like, I have to really be able to study both a certain technological field as well as law, because I'm not gonna give away what I do for work, but yeah, I have a full-time job that requires a lot of my attention. And by the time that I am done with my 10-hour shifts, I kind of pass out and just go to sleep. I don't really have that much time for making videos or streaming anymore after I started working full-time. Because that was mainly when I was just a student. Yeah, sorry to disappoint. I do want to get back into it, at least. I'm not going to do anything, like, regular, but I wanted to at least start doing a little bit of that again. Sorry, I'm still scrolling through and trying to find food that I've made recently. I'm gonna upload it to Discord. I'm gonna download it to my oh, that's gonna be dangerous. I'm gonna open it in the browser and then I'm gonna share my browser. Oh my god, it's a cake. It's a Yimbo. How's it going? You saw me this morning, and you saw my good friend. Yes. That is the lore. You saw my cat. Don't give anything away. Sorry, I'm just gonna be scrolling through trying to find pictures of food that I've made. I don't really take that many pictures unless it was really something that I think I did well on. But that's kind of at the end of recipe development. So there's a lot of times where I make stuff that's really good, but it doesn't feel like it's ready for a picture yet. Yeah, once I get these together, I can probably open them in the browser and then I can show them in the browser. I am not downloading them to my computer and then going through with the arrow keys. That is a good way to show a little too much. But yeah, I wanted to show a little bit of that. Maybe get some people excited for what might be coming down the line. Maybe I'll do like cooking streams themselves eventually. That'd be a little fun, but open in browser. Open in browser. Yeah, so these are all things that I have made. Some of them I took the pictures with a really nice camera, and some I did not. So, please do not judge if some of these don't look that appetizing, while others like look kind of crazy. Hello, Glore. Hello, brother. Let's see, can I make a new source? Window capture? Add a new window capture. I'm so scared. Okay. You guys can already see it, right? God damn it. Yeah. Hey, let me put this over my game, I think. Oh, no. It's a... Where did it go? Okay. I can put it here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, these were steaks that I actually made yesterday. I made mac and cheese and steak, and we were making this joke. Me and my roommate, we were making this joke of like, no, it's not a steak mac and cheese. It is mac and cheese with steak, because I think there was confusion about whether I'd be cutting it up and putting it into the mac and cheese. But yeah, very perfect. And then this is actually one of my favorite things that I've been making recently. Mussels. Allow me to introduce you to mussel propaganda. Okay. Propaganda. It feels like it's something super fancy, right? It's seafood. But it's like cheaper than beef. Like, actually, ground beef is more expensive than this. And they're just so good. They're so easy to cook. You can cook them up in like 30 minutes. 30 minutes to make the angel hair pasta. Here, like that's angel hair pasta, the white wine sauce, and the mussels themselves in like 30 minutes. It feels like it's super expensive. It feels like it's so difficult, but they're so easy. I promise you guys, they're okay. Mollusks like mussels are like I'm, I'm not an environmental scientist, so I can't really confirm this, but I hear that they are like one of the most sustainable meats. And you know, like the idea of like veganism is to reduce animal suffering, and like you only eat things that consent to it, right? Bro, apparently mussels have such little like brain or even like any kind of nervous system that they are about as close to vegan as actual meats can get. And apparently they're like fantastic for the environment. I don't know about this one because that could depend on like how the operations go, but having these guys around, they just clean up water. It's like dirty, polluted water. This is the solution, guys. They're cheap, they taste delicious, they're easy to cook. I'm not sure what you mean. So, can you say if you're wrong? And go on. You don't like them, but your brother does? Dude, okay, like... People have this idea of like clams and oysters having such snotty, slimy texture. Mussels do not. They're oh my god, guys, they're just so good. Leave some for me, but I like mussels and I like what they represent. Yeah. So I made this is my phone camera. My phone camera is pretty garbage. But I made tacos. Like barbacoa-esque tacos. Yeah, I'm Lin. Oh wait, I know what server you came from then. Yeah, that is one of the names that I go by in one of my servers. And because I only go by that name in one server, I know exactly where you came from. Yeah, I made a salsa. So I have this problem when I make salsa, right? I make salsa and I'm like, you know what? This isn't spicy enough. So I add like double the spice, and then by the time I'm done, I'm like, oh shoot, this is a health hazard. So, yeah, that's what happened here, and that's what happened in basically all of my other tacos, is that it ends up being extremely spicy by the end. This is not a lobster roll. This is a red Argentine shrimp roll. I was doing some experiments with this. This is actually with a, what do you call it? Belmonte sauce. It is a butter, water, salt emulsion that actually sticks to food way better than just regular butter. You just add a little bit more water and then slowly melt butter in while you stir vigorously to break up the butter molecules. And it creates a thick sauce that you can toss these shrimps into, and it's just so freaking good, guys. Red Argentine shrimp. Someone told me that they were a good substitute for lobster. And I'm like, you know what, maybe it's worth a shot, right? So I find a Brian Legestrom video about the same exact thing, and then I cross-reference it with a Chef Billy Parisi video. I think that's his name. But Yeah, this is the result. Guys, red Argentine shrimp. Apparently the way that they're fished is very not... Oh, thank you for the follow, Cosmic Archon. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Apparently the way that they're fished is not very sustainable, so eat in moderation, please. But they are very lobster-like in terms of flavor and texture, as long as you cook them correctly, of course. Some people said that they like tasted fishy or something. I didn't really get that experience, but when I bit into it, it definitely had like a lobster tail quality. And then in order to mimic the like lobster claw meat, I like shredded some of it up. You can see that here. There's more tiny shreds. Yeah. It's freaking good. Here is a different steak with potatoes. You see, here I was testing to see how well a Chris Young method for making stock. Chris Young cooks. He was one of the co-authors of Modernist Cuisine, which is like the book on modern food science. Very awesome channel, by the way, if you want to take a look at one of my resources. But this sauce was made using the it's not really demi-glace, but it was from his stock video where I actually used ground beef and beef bones in order to create beef stock, and then I like split that into an ice filtered clear section and then like a gelatinous section above, and the gelatinous section turned into this sauce. It's so freaking good, guys. It's too good. I got a pizza oven. It was like $700, but I made pizza, and the pizza was good. And then I made sushi. I think this was with the camera, but the lighting wasn't the greatest. But yeah, I wanted to try a couple different things. The main thing that I was trying to learn was I got a new blowtorch. And so all these charring marks are all the new blowtorch. And you can see that it doesn't cook anything below that like topmost layer. Really, really happy with that buy. Here's my ramen. I have been getting very into ramen. So, how to make sushi. There's so many tutorials online. This is the most basic kind of sushi. It's just nigiri sushi. You could probably find it, but it's just sushi rice with vinegar, salt, sugar, and then cured salmon. But yeah, this is a soy marinated egg down here. I've got fried onion here, fresh green onion here, and then togarashi seasoning here. The chashu pork, and then nori over here. The broth itself is really concentrated chicken and dashi, and then the tare that I used was a shoyu recipe that I got from a channel called The Way of Ramen. You can probably find that. But yeah, it's just so good, guys. I learned how to cook. This is pho. There is a channel from a shop a foot shop in Australia that I was kind of cross-referencing between the Chris Young technique and the Lighten Foot channel to make this one. It's guys, it's just so good, guys. Yay. I was thinking of making a pop-up restaurant eventually. One day I'll do a pop-up restaurant. I won't open my own, like... It'll only be a pop-up. I won't make that many... I don't like making a job out of my hobbies, but I want to be able to share my food with people, you know? And then this was, ba ca, which is like a Vietnamese beef stew, but I didn't thicken it, and so it's very soupy, and I decided, why not just add noodles? And so that's what I did. Yeah. Yeah. Back to the game. But I cook, guys. I cook. I cook, and I cook well. And I'm very happy with what I cook. And I wouldn't call myself a chef, but I think I'm a very scientific cook. And I think that's a good thing. Everyone should know how to cook. And I think I want to be part of what teaches people how to cook as well. I've been doing some of that recently. I actually, in Discord, I have a thread where I've been like, every now and then I put in a section that teaches people like the underlying chemistry behind food. And oh my god, guys, I hate watching some recipe videos, especially from like high-end chefs when they get the science wrong. Okay, I'm a little too autistic for this, but like when there's like authority figures on cooking and they get the science wrong and they're like, oh, you gotta sear it to lock in the juices, and it's like, no, that's not how it works. There are people who are like, you must thaw it out completely, you must thaw the steak out completely or else it'll dry out, and it's like, no. I don't comment on videos, but there's a lot of things that people say that it's not right, guys. It's not right. I get a little too ticked off about this stuff. I get a little too impassioned about it. Hello, welcome on in, Mika 4977. Mr. 4977. Hey guys, that's my son. Passion fruit shock. Okay, actually, you say that, but I actually kind of like I kind of had like passion fruit. I had a passion fruit pun in my name once, way back then. You wouldn't have known this, but I did have passion fruit in my like name and online persona at some time. Because water lemons is another name for like stuff from the passion fruit family. Water lemons. And You see, it was a boob joke. Boobs! Breasts! It was a joke about that! Yeah. Yeah. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Guys, it was about boobs. Yeah. Actually, Mika, my name is not, or I am not a shark here. Wait, desu wa, girl. Wait, what is that? Wait. Huh? Wait. What? What? Okay, so on my screen, it shows that what you typed was, there's like it looks like a Japanese and English symbol. And then really afterwards, but I hover over the message and it says true. So I don't know if that's like YouTube auto-translating what you said because it thought it was something in a different language. I don't know if I can like really show this. It's really weird. Oh wait, I'm gonna go into the ground. Yeah, no, this is Danya. Our favorite street food vendor. Yeah. Alia was showing like a few weeks ago, there was this clip of Danya going around. It was like a Danya cosplayer and she was in the middle of the street like stir-frying some fried rice or something. It's Danya. Not desu wa. Desu wa and Danya are not the same. That's racism. So there's Danya, and then there's desu wa. Which manga do I like? Oh my god, where do I even begin? That's like asking what my favorite food is. Like, how can I even answer that? Right? Like, okay. Let me go through my list right now. Let me go through. Okay. This is manga decks. This is what I use for tracking. I'm not gonna say use it to read. However, this one was This one was This one was really cute. This one was man, I cried. This was a masterpiece. This is one of my only 10 out of 10s. This one was interesting. This is one of those like cross-dressing ones, but like it's a secret until it gets found out. That was interesting. This one was interesting. It was cute. There was I think I judged it a little unfairly at the beginning, but I think I ended up liking it. This one was I didn't really know where it was going. This one was a recommendation from a friend. I did not like how it ended. It was just so weird that it ended that way. Eku Takeshima. 10 out of 10 art style. Freaking love this illustrator. It's a one-shot though. I think they do like a new release of this like every couple of komikets. This one was really cute. I wish there were a few more chapters to really like let the relationship and stuff sink in, but it was cool how they told the story through dance. It's like, okay, I really like it when it's clear that an illustrator or like a mangaka shows their appreciation of like a sport or like a hobby through a romance title. 100 Girlfriends, I have not read that. I don't really have plans to read that. Like, I don't know, it seems like too much. 100's a little too much for me, you know? I want to like appreciate one pairing for 400 chapters, if you know what I mean. Like I just want to appreciate one pair for 100 chapters. I don't need 100 pairs each getting one chapter, you know? So I didn't really have a plan for that one. This one was also cute. I gave it an 8 though. It was really short. Really short and cute. This one's a spin-off of a series that I do like, Watanare. Pretty cute. This one's pretty similar to this one, but it was just way more frustrating to read this one because it's like they spend like 25-ish chapters, what is it? Yeah, 28 chapters of them like kind of getting into but also like dodging the relationship. So it doesn't form until the very end, and then it just ends. What the fuck? This one was an interesting commentary, but it wasn't really that fun to read. Oh wait, so this is a spin-off series, or like one-shots, but this is the main series. Yeah, these two are very similar, but this one it's like very frustrating. But this one, they like really flesh out what happens after they get into the relationship, and it's very cute. This one's interesting, it's cute. I really like the artist's art style. And I've read a couple of their other ones because the art style is cute. This one's pretty garbage. Don't read this one. This one... it was interesting, but it's very fucked up. Like, if you don't know what you're looking for, and if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, it is bad. But, like, the actual storytelling itself, it's not that bad. I thought it was an interesting view into a very toxic dynamic. This one was cute. It's very cute. I actually thought it was way shorter, but yeah, they... go ahead and read that one. Yeah. Hatsukoi Zombie, it's not a gay book. It's not Yuri. But it was actually a very cute read. It's very suggestive, so you don't want to be reading this one in public, but it was very cute and interesting. It's kind of like main character ends up being like the guy that goes around and tries to resolve other people's relationships and stuff. It's kind of like a bit of a detective mystery sort of thing, but then it ends up like, yeah, you explore his own relationship. This one was cute, But it was a little... Characters could be a little better. It was cute, but it was like one of them is just hopelessly dumb, and that's like the entire plot. This one was really cute as well, but I think it showed me that there's a certain trope that I was getting a little tired of. Hello Deathheart, welcome in. But yeah, this one is it starts off interesting, and then it like turns into everyday cuteness and then resolves itself by the end in a manner that I felt was, I'm seeing this kind of theme a lot. This one is purely a joke. I was looking for a meme and I had to put this on my completed list just to be able to come back to it. Rom-coms, I don't really... Oh, a lot of these ones, I guess, can be rom-coms. My Dress-Up Darling, I actually haven't read or even watched the anime yet. Eventually. This one was very annoying. I think I just like completely dropped... Oh no, I did finish it, but it was like very hard to follow. Eku Takeshima, this one was early. Eku Takeshima, sorry, but it was a miss for me. This one, I don't remember this one actually. It's been so long. And then there's a bunch of ongoing ones that I'm reading as well. This one is... they did another series that I really liked. Ah! Yeah! It was the same author as this one. But it's only been a few chapters, I'm still following it. I really love their art style and their storytelling. If they are as good as the Masterpiece one, then... Onimai was fun. Just shenanigans in this one. This one's just straight up comedy. This one, and it's another one of those. Art style is fantastic, and like the things that they get up to in this one, it definitely escalates a little more than you would expect, but there is the kind of sensation that like one of the main characters is just hopelessly dumb, hopelessly unable to socially interact, and that gets a little annoying, but I think it's still worth reading. This one? I'm actually reading the web novel for this one. I think it's excellent. It's a very slow burn, so if you want like action right into the romance, this ain't it. This ain't it. But it is very interesting to see their clashing character dynamics and how that like continues and resolves. This one's pretty new, so I can't say too much on it. This one, freaking masterpiece, by the way. It is so cute. This one, I have all of the physical copies downstairs in my bookshelf. Freaking awesome. Read, guys. Read this one. It's so cute. This one's interesting. There are elements of this that make it a little harder for me to read, which are like, the characters are a little too perfect, you know. It's not like there's no real struggle going on here. There's no like, it's just she finds the super handsome man of her dreams, and then they just end up being each other's favorites, and then it just goes. I think it's alright. not my favorite. But it's alright. It's still worth reading. This one... I don't remember this one, guys. I don't remember this one. I think I need to read this again. I mean, there's only like 4 chapters, but like I don't remember this one, guys. And this one was interesting. It says that it's a romance, but it's way more politicking. It's very interesting. It's like calling Overlord a action, you know, like, yeah, there's action elements in Overlord, and like here there's like elements of romance, but like it's all in the strategy and politicking. And it's really interesting if you're into that, but it can be a little misleading. But it's really nice. I think it's well put together, and the art style is fantastic. Yeah. What time is this? Or what time is it? It is 2:42 in the afternoon for me. Is it like a feel-good story? This one? I think so. It like... Yeah, you feel good reading it, I guess. I would say so. But like... some things go a little too well, you know? It's just a little too perfect. Sometimes it's a little too perfect for my taste, and I want like a little bit more insight to like understand the characters and how they perform under different circumstances, you know? Sometimes it's just like the character gets everything that they want without really trying that hard for it, and it's like, I guess, like, you can end up with the, like, the up-and-coming star celebrity of Mahjong, or no, that wasn't Mahjong, Shogi or something like that, but it's like, I guess. I don't know. I like the politicking ones. I like the ones where it's like you gotta put your brain into it, you know? How goes Wuwa? I think it's going alright. I'm so behind, man. I'm so freaking behind. I'm 2 regions behind. Like right now, everyone's over here. This is where the cutting edge is, and this is the region before it. And I'm doing quests in this region before that one. I'm behind. Yeah, I haven't even been home for much of the past couple of weeks, even couple of months. I've been like, I fly out somewhere, I'm gone for like a weekend, I come back home and I'm like knocked out, passing out, or my work has me staying until 9 p.m. and I don't have the energy to stream. That's my excuse, guys. That's my excuse. I do miss flying. The flying was so peak. Region do I like? I haven't gone to Mengshou. I think, yeah, I haven't gone here yet. Black Shores is such a vibe. Like, just being here and listening to the music here. If I were still in school, I would just AFK here to listen to the music while I do homework. Rinasita was really fun. I loved the design and being able to just fly in a country that was like specifically made for the flying. It just feels so good. there's definitely a lot of songs from Renacita that ended up making it into my playlist. The Rare Frostlands were interesting. I think this is where they really refined their storytelling. And so my favorite, like, story-wise is probably Lahairoi. Would you trying to stream often again? You know, I say that I do often, and I actually got invited to be part of a, like, not exactly a VTuber group, but like a collab group. And you know, it's been like my 4th collab group that I was invited to. And you know, I was like, okay, I want to maintain my independence, but like if you guys want to do collabs, we can do collabs. And I haven't heard anything from them ever since. They don't exist. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about a collab. I haven't heard anything. I've been waiting to hear back from them. I don't even know if they even still exist. I'm just, I don't know, guys. Am I going back to streaming? Because I was like, okay, I got invited to this thing. I'm gonna, like, once that starts picking up, I think I can get a lot more streams in, because, you know, it's like way more fun and there's more people to hold me accountable if it's like with a group. And they just never got back to me. I would like to stream, or at least do content creation, because again, I think we've talked about this the other day, me and you. And I have plans for things that I want to make, but like, I don't know. It kind of depends on whether I get the time and the energy and the willingness to do it. The group fell apart! There was falling out! Bro, I was... What happened? What happened? What was the falling out? Between who? Wait, yeah, hold on. With the games, or the game questions. I need a moment here. Sorry, I'm reading both the YouTube and the Twitch chats at the same time, so I'll answer YouTube in a sec. So I think the strongest character right now is Yang. But you need her sister for like one of her strongest teams or something like that. Otherwise, Amith, Linne, and Mornier are a really strong combo. Amith, Danya, and Chisa are also another strong combo. Hyuki, which I don't have. Hyuki, Lucilla, and I think Chisa, I want to say, or Suisei are also another really strong team right now. I tend to... my main two teams, I'm not a very strong account right here. I like the Amith Fusion team, and then the wheelchair team. So those are the two teams that I use, but that's just because I don't have a very developed account. Onto the Twitch side. There's nothing really happened in there, some falling out, yeah. I'd invite you to gaming something. Yes, please. Actually, Alia, I sent my old PC. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a new PC and I lost a lot of my assets, and that's why my stream looks very different than how it used to. So I have a new PC now, and my stream is pretty scuffed right now, but I will get it together eventually. I have got a brain, but I don't really have a team for her. I think the team for her would probably be Lucilla and Shorekeeper. Just for the echo skill damage. Boosting. But I don't really have that strong of a team right now for Galbraina, and I don't really want to invest that much in Galbraina because, you know, going from 2 different fusion teams kind of... I want more variety in my team, so my current... my priority in terms of development is the Yang Yang team, so I can get Havoc Bane, so that I have some more variety, because fusion, I guess Arrow, and another fusion, it's not very good, not very strong. Oh, right. Rebecca is also Echo, I think? I'm not sure. But yeah. Like, I have the potential for a few teams, but I don't play games that often, guys. I don't have that good of a team. Infinite Universe. Yeah. Back to the other topic. You'd invite me to gaming something. I would love to game. I want people to invite me to play games, because I don't get enough of those. Nobody ever invites me to play, and so I just play on my own. You know? Like, Aria's gonna get my PC parts, and then she's gonna be able to play, and we can probably get more Lethal Company streams going. Or we can do modded Minecraft too. That's another thing that Alia can play once she gets her new my PC. Yeah. Sounds fun. I'd be open to a lot more. Goddamn. Going back to Septimonte. Power World? I haven't played Power World before. Didn't they just win their lawsuit against Nintendo? I've been getting a lot of like YouTube recommendations about that. About like, Nintendo is mad. Yeah, so there were so many people. Okay, guys, I don't want to say too much here. I don't want to say too much here, but there are a lot of people that do not understand patent law, which is what the PAL World versus Nintendo lawsuit was all about. And I'm like, no, guys, Nintendo did not patent any and all aerial mounts. No, guys, Nintendo did not patent combat. That's not what they did. I think you asked me this before. I don't play ZZZ. I don't play other Hoyo games. I play Honkai Impact. No, it wasn't. Was it you? Damn. I don't like Hoyo. I don't like Hoyo. I just don't like Hoyo, guys. I don't like Hoyo. I think they have done very bad things with the amount of money that they got for the gaming industry. And you know what? I'm okay with splitting from doing Hoyo stuff. It doesn't bring that much joy to my life anymore. Yeah. I don't play ZZZ. I don't play Star Rail. I sometimes play Honkai Impact the Third, but that's kind of it. That's it. I don't play more. And I'm not interested in playing more. No amount of, oh, but the lore is peak. But I'm like, oh, but the monetization is also peak extraction. I like my wallet very much. My wallet might not like me, but my funds are limited, and I do not want to play a game from a company that may or may not like my funds too, in their own pockets at least. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna put that. Graduation trip? Oh my god, is this a Honkai Impact reference? Holy shit. Do I have any more Septimons? I think I do. Surely I do. Arrow? No, that's not. That's a little far from Septimon, not gonna lie. Oh. Prince of Plateaus. I knew this one. Yeah, no, I don't like Gunner game. Contrary to popular belief, I am not a Gunner. And I already play this game, and then I play Arknights, both kinds of Arknights, by the way. I still play, even if my client sometimes doesn't work. I do indeed play. And yeah. Why does it say that my Twitch side is average stream bitrate is too high? Oh no. Hey guys, are you guys like struggling to load on the Twitch side? Is that too many bits? Are you guys getting too much quality? And the stream seems to be good on your end. I hope so, because that's what Oro told me as well, but like, I don't know, guys. It's been showing red the entire time, and I'm getting an unstable because there's too many bits. We have too much quality, guys. There's so much winning. They're gonna tell me that, please, we're so tired of winning. I'm sorry. Ayuda. Please, Mr. President, we're so tired of winning. This is not political commentary. I just find that phrase to be freaking hilarious. Yeah, it's still like flashing on my screen that it's like unstable and struggling and wants a break. And other promotions? What do you mean other promotions? Offer other promotions? Hey, what's he pointing at? Hey! Hey, what you pointing at? Hey, me too. My upload capped? I do not. I think. I don't want to open up my streams mid-set. I don't want to open up my settings mid-stream. My bitrate is 65k. 6,500 kilobits per second. We're so tired of winning. We're so tired of this high quality. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by other promotions though. What do you mean? Streaming promotions? In games? Can you give an example of what one might be? I'm still not sure if I'm understanding what you mean by promotions. Oh my god, he's in formation! I'm so glad that they gave him a spot in that formation right there. That was so cool. That was so nice of them. Yover is raiding me. This is a fight. We're gonna have a... I don't have hands, okay? What if I don't have hands? What am I supposed to put up if I don't have hands? Hello, raiders. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How's your stream? What am I supposed to do if I don't have hands? What am I supposed to do, huh? Feet? Yo, you can't say that. You can't say that to people. You can't say that to a female streamer, bro. You can't talk about my feet like that, bro. No, not for free. We're not showing my feet for free. What if I don't have those either, though? Like, what if theoretically I was a shark and I don't have feet or hands? In theory. Like, hypothetically, you know? What then? No, but my fins don't go like that. I mean, hypothetically, in a situation like that, my fins would not be like that. You know, like that. My literature collection. I already did. Did you even watch the first part of my stream? Oh my god, you're gonna have to go back into the VOD. I think everyone from Yub's chat has to go back into my VOD, and they have to see me showing off my literature collection. Hippopotamously. Yeah, what he said. Oh, like YouTubers promoting WooWa? Like, I think that would depend on like getting a partnership with Kuro Games themselves. I don't know if I'm popular enough for that, you know? Like, I just exist. If you want to shout me out, you can. I just don't want to do any of that myself. Like, I'm just here to chat, you know? I'm just here to yap. I just exist. Damn. They died. But yeah, like, in order to be able to promote a game and, you know, like, get the streamer package and all that stuff, I think I need to be able to actually get a partnership. And with how inconsistently I stream, I don't know if I would be able to secure any kind of contract with anybody. It would be cool, but like if it's a game that I enjoy playing, I think it would be cool to get a partnership like that, but I am not looking for one. Hey! Hey, don't be asking for followers on my stream, okay? You're my brother, but we maintain professionalism as we talk about boobs here. You know? Like, we at least have to be professional about how we talk about boobs here. You get what I mean? Get what I'm saying? Damn, my eyes are really... I'm getting like a light panel that I can attach to the top of my monitor so that my tracking can be a little better. My model is also scuffed as hell, as you all know. But yeah, before you raided, I had like I was showing off my cooking, I was showing off my books. Someone was showing or asking about my teams in this game, and I'm like, I'm sorry about that. I don't have very good teams. But I do have plans for a video that I want to make eventually. Stay tuned for that eventually. I do need to get more equipment for that because I don't have a very good tripod, so I don't have any good way of holding my my camera up. And then I am getting more professional lighting in order to set the scene correctly. And I do need to do some storytelling and writing for this video, but guys, trust me, I am going to be a food yapper eventually. I'm gonna, I can do so much with my channel. I can do stuff about game development, if I ever get back to that. I can do cooking things, which I do every day. I can do some fashion. I eventually want to like design a few clothing items. I don't want to sell anything because that sounds like a pain, but some cosplay. I have done a Furina cosplay, by the way. What character would I cosplay in Wuwa? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I was afraid of this question. Not gonna lie, I was a little afraid of this one. Let me sit on that for a bit. Let me sit on that one for just a bit. No, I'm too tall for this one. I think it'd be good for you though, Mika. So, in case you guys don't know, Mika is tiny. Like, I could probably pick up Mika and put him on my shoulders. Tiny. I could probably put him inside of a pot and stew him. Kind of tiny. You know. Who would I cosplay? Like, okay, I'm tall enough that I can do more like mommy-ish characters, but I don't have the other proportions. So, oh my god, what if I cosplay Lucy from Wuthering Waves? You know, everybody knows Lucy from Wuthering Waves. You know, from the hit game. No, I'm joking. I think Throver would be a fun one to do. Okay. We may have partner cosplays or something coming down the line eventually somewhere with someone. I think one of the things that we had discussed was a potential like Shorekeeper and Rover partner cosplay. I don't know, Yuno's cute, but I'm not sure if I would be able to put on this kind of outfit. Haha, a little showy. She's everyone is stacked. Danya's cute. I think everyone else also thinks she's cute, and so there's a bunch of Danya cosplayers. These look like an absolute freaking pain to try to style. Guys, I did the Furina cosplay, and there's like this, but tiny. No, I guess it's like this. Yeah, Furina has like 2 of these. And that was already like a month's worth of work trying to figure out the materials and stuff that I needed to do that. Yeah, and then having to do that for these. I think a lot of Danya cosplayers just like don't do this. I think they just leave it be. I think they just like maybe curl it a little bit, just casually, but nothing like this. Yeah. She cute though. Like, I could conceivably pull it off, I think. Because my body type and hers are not that different, you know? I could conceivably pull this off. Ameth is cute. I don't think I'd be able to pull it off though. Yeah. I don't think I could pull Ine off either. This one? Or which kind of weapon are we talking about here? Because we've got these weapons too that don't really get shown. Cause like they all have other weapons that show off. Like this is what she looks like she's holding, but then like what she actually has equipped, her signature weapon is actually this. Who the freak do I cos? Okay, guys. One of the reasons I didn't play Wuthering Waves for very long was because I wasn't really that interested in a lot of their designs. At least in the first region. After the first region, I was like, this was cute, but I can't cosplay her because she's too short. You know, peak design. Oh man, it'd be really cool to make her weapon though. Or even this one? Oh. Okay. The circuit designer in me is going a little nuts for the idea of like making the lighting effects for this one. Oh, guys, I don't have space in my house. I don't have space in my house. I don't know where I would put anything, but. It would be fun. It would be very fun. Yeah. Wait, do I get to stack different flights on Ameth? Wait, I want to test something. If I do this, and then... Oh my god, I do get a second flight. That's kind of crazy. Oh my god, Altrif Games! Does Altrif game? Hello! Altrif Games! Or does he? Hi, how's it going? What games do you even play other than like Counter-Strike? That's like the only one that I know that you play, but it's not with me. I know, like, aside from the games that we play together, like Lethal Company every now and then. But whoa. You don't know! Oh wait, no, that was a different message, never mind. Hehe. What are these fucking... Air show flap? Air show bounce? What are these emotes? Trying to buy Minecraft again. Good, because we might actually start playing again soon. Soon, when I can afford getting the rest of the parts to Arya. Yes, I am paying for my friend's PC setup. Haha. Ah. Shield? I haven't really explored that much of like the actual scenery here. Oh hell yeah! Let's go! Getting hacked, let's go! How'd you get hacked? What the freak happened? Oh yeah, that was another thing that was so cheesy about when all the Rinasita characters like came together for like an Avengers Endgame moment was like the Septimont guys being like, oh, so that's what the head of the Montelli family does. I've heard the stories about her, but it is cool to see what echoes can do. It is interesting to see what your business does, your family business. And then there was another one that was like, the healing effects of the Physalia families, of their potions. Wow, very cool. It was just very cheesy. When it's like, it's obvious that it's not like their organic opinions, you know? Oh no. Like a scraper sort of thing? Yikes. 100. Nah, don't start with 100. I've been doing some workouts as well. That's what I do in my time because I gotta get fit for bowling. Guys, bowling is a sport. You're tossing a 14-pound ball. That shit for like 2 hours. It's not easy, guys. That's another thing that I've been up to. Okie dokie. Night night, Glor. Thank you for the hydrate. That was not the sound that I wanted it to make. Fabius the hero. Yeah, that was not the sound that I wanted that drink to make. I've only gotten 2 hydrates. Guys, if you guys redeem all 6 of the hydrates, then you get the set bonus, which is the 7th hydrate. Which monster level that I face that's very hard to defeat? I mean, there's only really... I mean... Okay. In terms of very hard to defeat... Like... There's this like challenge mode here. The technical holograms, those are difficult. But like, in terms of these guys, as well as the like repeating weeklies and stuff, the reason they're hard is because their stats are just like massively inflated. I don't know which monster I would say is like, in itself, its own mechanics was very hard to defeat. I'm not really sure. Oh shit, he did the 6. Okay. Yeah, he got the set bonus, so... One. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 'Thank you. That's the only drink that are like some of the only drinks that I've had on stream. part of me was wondering if I should, like, take a little bit of alcohol at the start. Thought it'd be kind of funny. But I ended up not, and I think I made the right choice. Yeah. I think we should be able to play Minecraft sometime maybe next month in order to get all the parts to Aya and then have her put together the new PC. I think that'll be like at most 1 month from now. Yeah, stay tuned for that because we definitely can play. Oak nut. It's an echo. So, this quest line is just like going around and I think there's other ones as well, but yeah, so it's just collecting memories and stuff of parts of the story, especially in the travelogue ones. Kind of like cube versions of key moments in the story with each character. That was really cute. Except for that one where Rover looks traumatized. That one was funny. Septimon's history. I don't know much about their history, but I gotta leave this place as soon as I'm done with these quests, so I can't get that attached to it. Yes. I want to see how long I can go flying, because I know Ameth's flight is very fast, but she doesn't have that much fuel. Can I make it at least to this thing? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, that shows it. What does that mean? What does that mean? Sorry, I don't know what that means. Hehe. Okay. Can I make it? Oh, okay. Flying is so convenient. How could we ever get rid of flying, guys? Flying is the best mechanic to ever exist. Okay. Having my glasses off... Okay. Breaking the fourth wall here. I take my glasses off when I stream so that I have better eye tracking, and if I have my glasses off for too long, then my head hurts, so I'm actually starting to get a headache right now. I think I'm gonna finish this quest, and then well, I just finished it actually. I think I'm gonna try to start wrapping up. Maybe I'll do another thing, but Yeah, my head hurts. My head hurts a lot, guys. I get a headache when I don't have my glasses. My tracking? I use VTube Studio and my Logitech webcam that I got from my parents like 10 years ago. Hehe. The fanciest gear on the market. I've been trying to upgrade a few things, but I think my priority is gonna be putting money towards upgrading my lighting for photography and getting a tripod that I can take like more portrait style photos than I currently am, because right now I have a really small tripod that I can just stick anywhere, but it's only really good for food photography or like things that have an easy surface setup. Yeah, so I think having more consistent, better lighting should make the tracking a little bit better. But yeah, I probably need a new camera. Or, okay. Another peek behind the scenes. I have a beginner camera right now, the OM Systems OMD EM10 Mark IV. Basically, it is a beginner camera from like a decade ago, and it's a decent camera. But one of the things that I actually wanted a nicer camera for was being able to connect it to my PC and use that as a camera input source. So I actually wanted to do that. And having my camera mounted on top of my PC, like on top of my monitor or something, or at least nearby my PC setup, would actually help me with making the videos that I wanted to make, the IRL ones. Maybe I do that on a different channel. Maybe I put it on the same channel. I don't know. But some cooking content. Or just shenanigans content. Because, like, I'm not gonna stick to any one niche. Because I want to do cooking things. I want to do some electrical or electronics circuitry things. And I want to do, like, cosplay things. Like, is it best if I'm not trying to optimize for the algorithm by putting it onto their own channels? If I just put it all onto this one? Or in other words, like, I'm not trying to, like, get growth for my channel or anything. I don't really care that much about that, since I just yap about things I'm interested in. But should I just put it all onto this channel? Both the IRL and the VTubing things? Okie dokie. Yeah. So I wanted to get some of that content out. I have the idea for the first video, so we'll see. Electronics things like, for context, for a little bit of background, I went to school for computer engineering. And I was a workshop mechanic for a lion dance group. If you don't know what lion dance is, you can look it up, but I was the person that was like upgrading all of our lions, fitting them with lighting and stuff, and I actually designed a circuit for a light controller that would be easy for like one of our performers to wear. Yeah. And so I kind of want to apply those skills towards either house upgrades. I wanted to do some 3D printing for that too. Or cosplay. Like, imagine that, right? Okie dokie. Take care, Altref. I'm gonna wrap up pretty soon. I'm probably gonna go to intermission screen. Yeah. What the freak is... What is a thresher shark? But yeah. I wanted to apply some of my like electrical engineering skills to actually making things, because the line of work that I went into, I actually don't get to do any computer engineering at all. I don't get to do any circuit design, I don't get to do any of that. But I would actually want to do some of that in my life. And so I might do some 3D printing some things for, and making circuits for cosplay. Custom PC with special lights. Probably. I think I would need to figure out if I want to make like my own custom application in order to send the signals to change the colors and stuff, but yeah, I can... Like, one of the things that I wanted to do... Okay, I actually don't know if you guys know that much about lion dance, but let me see if I can pull up... Window capture? This exists? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my god, my my bookmarks. Mauser 98 parts. Bolts takedown disc. Guitar luthier tools. So my haha hee hee, my bookmarks. Lion dance. Yeah. It's this thing. Right? And I wanted to figure out if I had the budget, which we ended up not staying as a group for long enough for me to get the budget for it. But adding lights along these, like, along this part of the tail. And I wanted to be able to, like, send custom light effects that they could do to sync up with their performances, that they could like trigger with buttons to do a like pre-programmed sequence of light flashes and stuff. It'd be so freaking cool. Or like color flashes. You know? It's cool. It's so cool. The things that I had ideas for, but never was able to follow through on. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I want to do, just on my own time. My current job is definitely not one that you want to enjoy. It is one where you make money and then you clock out, so that you can spend your money on better things, on more fun things. The kind of work that I do is not very fun. It's not for a bad cause or anything, but it's like, you're definitely doing kind of soulless work for the sake of being able to fund a more fun life, you know? Yeah, the money and the grind. Like, Honestly, you shouldn't. Okay, I know some people do, and some people enjoy it for a very long time, and it works for some people. But I don't think I could ever turn one of my hobbies into work, because I would get burnt out and I would hate it. So I studied based on what I was very good at, and based on what I was good at and getting that money, I fund my hobbies. It's work-life balance, which is very important. And I'm trying to get more balance so that I can do more fun things like stream. Like today. Yeah. That's all. Before I sign off, remember that mussels are objectively the best food that you could ever eat. That is my propaganda for today. Thank you.